Well, you got to give credit to Winthrop. I thought they did an unbelievable job of competing today. Of the teams that we have played, I don't know if we've played a team that put together more quality at bats. They really competed in the box. They were on fastballs. They took good swings. They did a good job with two strikes. It's just one of those games that at the end of the day, we're very fortunate to come out of that with a win. I thought Winthrop did an outstanding job and put themselves in a position to win the ball game. But we kept competing. And, we didn't throw the ball as well as we have been, and our offense needed to step up. We were down 4-1 early in the ball game and kept plugging away and found a way to put together the big inning in the fourth to tie the ball game up. And then it basically became really, who was going to outcompete who, from that point on. And, we scored a single run in the seventh, and then they tied it, they tied it in the ninth. And, I got to give Ryan Miller a lot of credit. If it's not for Ryan Miller, we probably don't win that game. It's the first time all year that he's thrown on back-to-back days. I thought he did an outstanding job of pounding the strike zone. And he did an excellent job. He's the reason that we won this ball game. He stepped up big for us. But had some big at bats there at the end. It was awesome to see Reed Rollman get a walk-off hit with two strikes. A lot of guys had good at bats today. Defensively, we were solid. But we didn't do quite as good a job of executing pitches early in the game as we have been. But that's going to happen. And it was good to see us come from behind, be put in that situation. Because, I always feel like it's good for your team to be challenged. And the more we're challenged, the more it shows us about the character and the makeup of our team. And we're definitely going to be limping a little bit bullpen-wise going into this weekend. We had to use a number of guys to get through this ball game. But we're going to have to step up. We're going to have to swing the bats. And we're going to have to swing the bats this weekend because, we may have some guys down for Friday. But it just is what it is. Some other guys will have to step up and fill the void. And, we got a really good one going on Friday night. So hopefully he can give us a long start and our offense can find a way to score some runs.
Coach, what did you say to your guys there in the 10th inning when you pulled them inside the dugout?
I just told them that this is what it's all about. Just another reminder that this is the way we like it. It's just kind of our mantra that, the tougher the situation is, the better we like it. Extra inning baseball games, we win them. One-run games, we win them. And just trying to reiterate to them that, this is the identity of our program and our team. And the tougher the situation is, the better we like it. We embrace competitive ball games and competitive moments. And, if it doesn't work out one inning, we'll get them the next inning. And that was really it. Just trying to remind them of who they are and what we do.
What did you see on Saturday's almost home?
I probably don't want to comment on it, to be honest with you. It was. I was a little. Let's just say I probably shouldn't comment on it.
Coach Grayson had another big night at the plate. With the way he's hitting, do you leave him at third base against Georgia Tech?
Yeah, Grayson's done an unbelievable job for us. I mean, we had some crazy plays there in the first inning. I've never seen a first inning like that on defense. But he made a great play throwing a runner out at home, trying to score on the overthrow. Had some really good at bats. 3 hits, drove in a run. So he's done a good job for us and definitely deserves to stay in there.
Well, you're coming up on the halfway point of the season. You look at the record and the pace that you're on. I mean, what do you see when you see that record in relation to what you're seeing on the field?
Here's what I'll say. I'm very proud of our team and what we've been able to do through this point of the season. But we cannot, as a team, as a coaching staff, as a program, we can't look at our record and we can't look at our ranking and all that stuff and get caught up in that because you start listening to the outside noise and you start looking at all that and you get away from what got you there, which is just playing good, competitive, fundamental baseball, pitching and defense and putting together quality at bats and competing every pitch. So To me, it's my job to try to make sure that I keep them as grounded as I can, but also embrace the success that we're having. And that's a tough job, for a coach. I want them to enjoy the winning. I want them to embrace the winning, but I also want them to understand when we win, what are we doing well and where do we need to grow? What do we need to do better? And our guys understand that, that's the big thing, is just keeping them grounded, keep competing, and get them to understand that, it can change at any time if you lose your focus. So
Brooks is usually pretty solid. He came in and immediately gave up a single and a double. Do you think you just didn't have his normal stuff tonight?
He's just probably, obviously I'd have to see the video and see where those pitches were, but, I would say, more than anything, he's probably just up and over the plate and, just got good pitches to hit. But, he was around the strike zone. He just, didn't quite have it tonight. And, we feel like, we needed to make a change, and we did.
This weekend, you go on the road again, what do you see from this?
Well, Georgia Tech can really swing the bat. I mean, they can really, really swing the bat. So they've got a very good offense. I haven't looked all that deep into them in terms of the scouting reports. I'll spend my time tomorrow looking at their team and just trying to see what kind of matchup we have there. But, Georgia Tech is, year in, year out, very, very good offensively. I'm sure that, they're going to be ready to go. They've struggled a little bit early on here, and they're going to have a huge sense of urgency to try to come and win this series. We just got to be ready to play. I think that's the biggest thing. We got to be ready to hit and compete from pitch one. We're excited about it. We've been good on the road. We're looking forward to going down there and having a competitive series with them.
Thank you, Coach.